Welcome back to Z Coins, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an exciting topic for you. We're diving deep into the 1962 Jefferson nickel, a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change or old coin collection and could be worth more than you think. Stick around as we explore the history, minting details, key errors, and current market value of this fascinating 5-cent coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin videos. Now, let's jump right into it. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design was created by Felix Schlag, featuring a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. By 1962, this design was well established in American coinage history. However, the 1962 Jefferson nickel had its unique characteristics that make it a coin worth discussing today. In 1962, the United States Mint produced Jefferson nickels at two different locations, Philadelphia and Denver. There were no nickels minted in San Francisco that year. The Philadelphia Mint struck coins without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint coins bear the small D mint mark on the reverse, to the right of Monticello. The total mintage numbers for these coins were significant, with Philadelphia producing over 97 million and Denver striking over 280 million nickels. Because of these high numbers, most circulated examples are common, but high-grade or error versions can be quite valuable. When determining the value of a 1962 Jefferson nickel, condition plays a significant role. Coins in circulated condition typically do not fetch high prices, but uncirculated and error varieties can be worth a lot more. Here are some key things to look out for. Full steps, FS, designation. One of the most important factors in Jefferson nickel collecting is the presence of full steps on Monticello. If your coin has 5 or 6 fully visible and well-defined steps leading up to the building, it qualifies for a full steps designation, making it far more valuable to collectors. Double die errors. Some 1962 Jefferson nickels have noticeable doubling in the inscriptions such as, "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." These double die errors are highly sought after and can command higher prices at auctions. Off-center strikes. Off-center errors happen when the coin is struck incorrectly, leading to a partial design. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the higher its value, especially if the date is still visible. Repunched mint marks, RPM. Some 1962 D nickels have repunched mint marks, meaning the D was stamped multiple times. These coins have a niche collector base and can be worth a premium. Clipped planchet errors. Sometimes, a portion of the coin is missing due to a minting mistake. These errors are quite rare and can add significant value to the coin. Now let's talk about how much a 1962 Jefferson nickel is worth today. As with most coins, the value depends on the condition and rarity of any errors present. Here is a general price breakdown. Circulated condition. Commonly found in pocket change, these coins are usually worth face value or slightly more, around 5 cents to $0.25. Uncirculated condition. Coins in mint state, MS-60 to MS-65, can range from $2 to $30, depending on their luster and preservation. Full steps coins, a high-grade full steps 1962 nickel, MS-65 or higher, can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s at auction, with MS-67 full steps examples selling for over $2,000. Error coins. Depending on the type of error, a 1962 nickel with a major mint error can be worth anywhere from $50 to over $1,000, with dramatic double dies and off-center strikes being the most valuable. So, is your 1962 Jefferson nickel worth a fortune? While most circulated examples won't make you rich, finding one in high-grade uncirculated condition or spotting a rare error variety could mean you're holding onto a valuable coin. If you have a 1962 Jefferson nickel, it's worth taking a closer look at its condition and any potential errors that might make it a collector's item. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any interesting finds in your coin collection. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and value guides. We explore the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today, we have an exciting topic for you: the 1982 P. Jefferson nickel. This coin has captured the interest of collectors and numismatists due to its unique history, minting process, and the surprising value it can have in today's market. If you have one of these nickels in your pocket change or collection, you may be holding on to a hidden treasure. Stay tuned as we dive into the history, mintage, key errors, and current market value of this iconic coin. History of the 1982 P. Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. The 1982 P nickel is particularly interesting because of changes in the minting process that year. In the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint faced economic challenges and made adjustments to coin production. One of the biggest changes in 1982 was the transition to a new striking technique that resulted in weaker details, especially in Jefferson's hair and Monticello steps. Additionally, the Philadelphia Mint mark, indicated by the P, was relatively new, having been introduced only in 1980 for the Jefferson nickel. Mintage and key features. The 1982 P. Jefferson nickel was minted in large numbers, with over 400 million coins produced. While this may seem like a high number, high-quality specimens are scarce. Many of these nickels were struck with weak details, making sharp and well-preserved examples highly desirable among collectors. One of the most sought-after features on this coin is the full steps designation. A Jefferson nickel receives this designation when the steps of Monticello on the reverse are fully visible and uninterrupted. Due to the minting issues in 1982, finding a full steps 1982 P nickel is extremely rare, adding significant value to the coin. Key errors and variations. Coin errors can make a standard coin highly valuable, and the 1982 P. Jefferson nickel has a few notable errors to watch for. Some of the most popular errors include off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, leading to a noticeable shift in design. Die cracks. Small cracks in the die can result in raised lines or distortions on the coin's surface, making them highly collectible. Weak strike. Due to minting issues, some 1982 P nickels have very faint details, making sharply struck examples rare and valuable. Current market value. The value of a 1982 P. Jefferson nickel varies depending on its condition and whether it has any rare features or errors. Here's a breakdown of the approximate values based on condition. Circulated condition. Most 1982 P nickels found in pocket change are worth face value, around 5 cents. Uncirculated condition. A well-preserved example can be worth anywhere from $2 to $20. Full steps designation. A 1982 P nickel with the full steps feature can command prices of $100 to over $1,000, depending on its grade. Error coins. Depending on the error type, prices can range from $10 to several $100s. Where to sell? Your 1982 P. Jefferson nickel. If you believe you have a valuable 1982 P. Jefferson nickel, there are several ways to sell it. Coin dealers, online auction platforms like eBay, and numismatic shows are great places to find interested buyers. Additionally, professional coin grading services like PCGS and NGC can help authenticate and grade your coin, increasing its value and buyer interest. Conclusion. The 1982 P. Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin with a rich history and hidden value. While many of these coins remain common, high-quality specimens, full steps examples, and error varieties can be worth significant money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's always worth checking your pocket change and coin collection for rare and valuable nickels. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin-related content. We are diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and market worth of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel. Whether you just found one in your pocket change or you are a seasoned collector looking to refine your knowledge, this video is for you. Stay tuned until the end to learn just how much this 5-cent coin could be worth today and what makes some of them incredibly valuable. History of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse displays his Virginia home, Monticello. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, signified by the P mint mark located on the right side of the coin just beside Monticello. This was a continuation of a long-standing tradition of producing Jefferson nickels that began decades earlier. In 1989, the United States Mint produced an abundant number of these nickels. The total mintage for the Philadelphia Mint that year was approximately 573 million coins. That means they are not considered rare in general circulation, but as we will discuss later, there are special factors that can significantly increase the value of certain 1989 P. Jefferson nickels. Composition and design. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is made from a standard composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs precisely 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. The coin features a smooth edge and maintains the same design elements that have been present since 1938, with only minor modifications over the years. Key factors that affect value. When evaluating the worth of a 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, there are several important factors to consider. These include condition, mint errors, and whether the coin has been professionally graded. First, condition plays a major role in determining value. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear are considered more valuable. The Sheldon coin grading scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70, is commonly used to assess a coin's condition. Second, mint errors can drastically increase the value of a coin. Some well-known errors to look for in the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel include off-center strikes, double dies, misaligned dies, and full steps on Monticello. Coins with a full steps designation indicate that the steps leading up to Monticello are clearly defined and uninterrupted, which makes them significantly more desirable among collectors. Market value of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel. Now, let's talk about the actual value of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel in today's market. In circulated condition, these coins are generally worth their face value of 5 cents. However, if you have an uncirculated example in MS65 or higher, it could be worth anywhere from $1 to $15, depending on demand. For those rare specimens that feature mint errors or full steps, the value can be significantly higher. A 1989 P. Jefferson nickel with a full steps designation in MS67 condition has been known to sell for over $100 at auction. Additionally, error coins such as double dies or off-center strikes can fetch even more, with some selling for several $100s. Auction records and notable sales. One of the highest prices ever paid for a 1989 P. Jefferson nickel was for an MS67 example with full steps, which sold for approximately $200. While this may not seem like a life-changing sum, it is important to remember that this is a common modern coin. Finding such a well-preserved example in pocket change is rare, but not impossible. Where to sell your 1989 P. Jefferson nickel? If you believe you have a valuable 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, there are several places where you can sell it. Online marketplaces such as eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are excellent options for selling high-grade or error coins. Additionally, local coin shops and coin shows provide opportunities to have your coin evaluated by experts and potentially sell it on the spot. Tips for collectors. For those interested in collecting Jefferson nickels, it is always a good idea to handle your coins properly. Use cotton gloves when handling high-grade specimens and store them in protective holders to prevent damage. If you are unsure about the grade of your coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Conclusion. So, is the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel worth a lot of money? While most of these coins are only worth face value, certain factors like condition, mint errors, and full steps can significantly increase their market worth. If you come across a high-grade example or a rare error, you may have a valuable piece on your hands. We dive deep into rare coins, their history, and their true market value. Today, we have something exciting for you, the 2014 P. Jefferson nickel. Many collectors and numismatics enthusiasts might overlook this coin, but did you know that certain 2014 P. Jefferson nickels can be worth far more than their face value? Stick around as we uncover its history, rarity, errors, and how much you could get for it today. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by Felix Schlag and has been one of the longest-running coin series in American history. The obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse showcases Monticello, his Virginia estate that in 2004 and 2005. The Jefferson nickel had a temporary design change to honor the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition, but in 2006, the classic Monticello design returned. The 2014 P. Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, continues this legacy. Before we dive into its value, let's go over the key details of this coin. Mint year, 2014 mint Mark P composition. 75% copper, 25% nickel weight, 5 grams diameter, 21.2 mm designer. Felix Schlag edge. Plain. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, making them common in circulation. However, certain errors and high-grade specimens make them highly valuable. While the standard 2014 P nickel may only be worth its face value, some error coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here are some key errors to look out for. Double die error. Some 2014 P nickels exhibit doubling on the lettering or Jefferson's profile. These can be worth $50 to $500 depending on the prominence of the doubling. Off-center strikes. If a coin is struck off-center significantly, it can be highly valuable. A 10 to 20% off-center strike might fetch $50 to $150, while a 50% off-center strike can go for $200 or more. Die cracks and cuds. A die crack or cud, a raised portion of metal due to a broken die, can increase the value significantly. These can range from $10 to $300, depending on their size and location. Full steps designation. Collectors seek Jefferson nickels with full steps, FS, meaning that the steps on Monticello are fully visible and well-defined. A 2014 P nickel with full steps in MS67 or MS68 grade can be worth $500 to $1,500 or more at auction. To determine if your 2014 P Jefferson nickel is valuable, follow these steps. Check the condition. Higher grade coins are more valuable. Coins in MS65 to MS68 condition can be worth significantly more. Look for errors. Examine your coin under a magnifying glass or microscope for any doubling, off-center strikes, die cracks, or cuds. Verify full steps. If Monticello's steps are fully visible, it's worth getting graded. Consult a grading service. If you believe you have a rare or high-grade coin, consider sending it to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC for professional authentication and grading.so. How much can you actually get for a 2014 P Jefferson nickel? Circulated condition. Generally worth 5 to 10 cents. Uncirculated MS60 MS64. Worth around $1 to $10 at MS65, MS66. Can sell for $15 to $50 at MS67 with full steps. Can be worth $500 to $1,500 or more at major auctions. Error coins. Depending on the type, error coins can range from $50 to $1,000 plus. Recently, a 2014 P Jefferson nickel graded MS68 with full step sold for over $1,700 at auction. That's right, a nickel worth almost $2,000. This is why checking your change and rolls of nickels from the bank can be a lucrative hobby. If you think you have a valuable 2014 P nickel, here's where you can sell it: eBay. A great platform for selling individual coins, especially errors and high-grade examples. Coin shows. Many collectors and dealers attend these events looking for rare finds. Online coin dealers. Websites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and Great Collections specialize in rare coins. Local coin shops. You can get an appraisal and sell directly to a dealer. Facebook Marketplace and coin groups. Many numismatic communities on Facebook buy and sell coins. The 2014 P Jefferson nickel may seem like an ordinary coin, but with the right errors, condition, and full steps designation, it can be worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always check your pocket change and coin rolls. You never know when you might find a valuable nickel hiding in plain sight. Do you own a 2014 P Jefferson nickel? Have you come across any rare error coins? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin videos. We talk about rare coins, hidden gems in your pocket change, and valuable collectibles that could be worth a fortune. In today's video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2015 D. Jefferson nickel. Many people overlook this modern coin, but did you know that some of these nickels can be worth far more than just 5 cents? That's right. Stay with us as we discuss its history, minting details, rare errors, and what makes this coin valuable in today's market. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design, created by Felix Schlag, features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side. The reverse originally displayed Monticello, Jefferson's home, but in 2004 and 2005, the U.S. Mint temporarily changed the reverse design as part of the Westward Journey nickel series. In 2006, the Monticello design was restored, and the same design remains in use today, including on the 2015 D nickel. The letter D on the 2015 nickel indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the major production facilities of the U.S. Mint. While billions of Jefferson nickels have been minted over the decades, certain coins have unique characteristics that make them stand out in terms of value and collectability. The 2015 D Jefferson nickel was minted in high numbers, with a total mintage of 487,680,000 coins. That is nearly 500 million coins. This makes it a relatively common coin in circulation. The coin has the following specifications. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel weight, 5.00 grams diameter, 21.21 mm edge. Plain because of its large mintage, most 2015 D nickels are only worth their face value of 5 cents. However, some variations, errors, and high-grade examples can command significantly higher prices. Some 2015 D nickels have minting errors that can make them extremely valuable to collectors. Here are some of the key errors to look out for. Off-center strikes. If the design is off-center, meaning part of the image is missing or shifted, the coin could be worth $20 to $100, depending on the degree of the misalignment. Die clashes. This occurs when the dies strike each other without a planchet in place, leaving unusual markings on the coin. Such errors can be valued anywhere from $10 to $50. Double die errors. If you see doubling on Jefferson's face, the date, or the lettering, you may have a double die error, which could be worth $50 to $500, depending on its rarity and demand. Weak or missing lettering. Coins with weakly struck or missing letters, particularly in the "In God We Trust" inscription, may be worth $5 to $50, depending on the severity of the error. If you find a 2015 D Jefferson nickel in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than 5 cents. Coin grading agencies such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC grade coins on a 1 to 70 scale, with MS-70 being a perfect mint state coin, MS-60, MS-63. These coins are in uncirculated condition but may have minor marks. Worth $1 to $5. MS-64, MS-65. Better quality with fewer imperfections. Worth $5 to $20. MS-66, MS-67. Premium quality, nearly flawless. Worth $20 to $50. MS-68 and higher. Rare, exceptional coins with perfect surfaces. Worth $200 to $1,000 plus. As of 2024, the current market value of a 2015 D Jefferson nickel depends on its grade, errors, and demand. While most circulated nickels are only worth face value, uncirculated and error coins can fetch hundreds of dollars at auctions. Circulated coins, face value 5 cents, uncirculated MS-65, MS-67. $10 to $50. MS-68 and higher. $200 to $1,000 plus. Major error coins, $50 to $500 plus, depending on rarity. Experts believe that as more collectors focus on modern coinage, high-grade examples of the 2015 D nickel could increase in value over time. Holding on to high-quality specimens might prove profitable in the future. If you believe you have a valuable 2015 D nickel, here are some places where you can sell it. eBay, great for selling to collectors. Worldwide heritage auctions, best for rare and high-grade coins. Coin shops and dealers, local shops can provide quick evaluations. Coin shows and expos, great for networking with other collectors. PCGS or NGC certification services. If your coin is in exceptional condition, getting it certified can increase its value significantly. So, is the 2015 D Jefferson nickel worth a lot of money? For most people, the answer is no unless you have a high-grade, error, or uncirculated specimen. Keep an eye out for those rare varieties because they can turn an ordinary 5-cent piece into a valuable collector's item. Let us know in the comments if you have found any interesting Jefferson nickels in your pocket change. We are diving deep into the history, value, and worth of the 2016 D. Jefferson 5-cent nickel coin. If you have one of these coins in your possession, you may be sitting on a valuable piece of American numismatic history. So stay with us as we uncover what makes this coin special and how much it is worth in today's market. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American currency since its introduction in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design was created by Felix Schlag, who won a competition to design the coin. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has gone through several redesigns, but it has remained one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. The 2016 D. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, and it continues the long tradition of honoring the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, with his famous Monticello home featured on the reverse. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. The 2016 D. Jefferson nickel was minted in large quantities, with over 750 million coins produced. Because of this high mintage, most examples found in circulation are only worth their face value of 5 cents. However, collectors and coin enthusiasts are always on the lookout for high-grade specimens and error coins, which can significantly increase the value of a standard nickel. For those who are wondering about the grading system, the value of a coin depends heavily on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70. In general, a 2016 D. Jefferson nickel in circulated condition will not be worth more than its face value. However, if you have a coin that is in uncirculated condition or a high mint state grade, such as MS 65 or higher, it could be worth a few dollars. A perfectly struck MS 67 or MS 68 example could fetch a significantly higher price, sometimes reaching up to $50 or more depending on demand. Errors are another factor that can increase the value of a 2016 D. Jefferson nickel. Some errors to look out for include off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, and missing edge lettering. Coins with these errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors, often selling for hundreds of dollars depending on the severity and visibility of the mistake. Another key aspect of determining a coin's value is its luster and overall eye appeal. Coins with strong luster, well-defined details, and minimal contact marks will always command a premium. If you believe you have a high-grade specimen or an error coin, it is advisable to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC.AS. For the current market value of the 2016 D. Jefferson nickel, prices fluctuate depending on the demand for specific grades and error types. In circulated condition, these nickels are generally only worth face value. However, an uncirculated example graded MS 65 or higher can be worth between $5 and $20. Rare errors and exceptionally high-graded examples can reach prices above $100. If you are looking to sell your coin, consider checking online auction sites, numismatic forums, or local coin dealers to get an idea of the most current prices. Before you spend or sell your 2016 D. Jefferson nickel, take a close look at it to see if it has any unique features or qualities that could make it more valuable. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just getting started in the hobby, finding a rare or valuable coin in your pocket change can be an exciting experience. We encourage you to keep an eye out for interesting coins and continue learning about the world of numismatics. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the 2016 D. Jefferson 5-cent nickel. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest coin-related content. We discuss rare coins, their history, their values, and everything you need to know about collecting coins. If you are a coin collector or just someone curious about the worth of your pocket change, then you are in the right place today. We will be talking about the 2018 P. Jefferson 5-cent nickel coin. This coin might look like an ordinary nickel to many, but it has an interesting history and could be worth more than just 5 cents, so make sure to watch this video until the end so you do not miss any important information. Background and history of the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, and it replaced the Buffalo nickel, which was minted from 1913 to 1938. The design of the Jefferson nickel was created by Felix Schlag, whose artwork won a a competition to redesign the 5-cent coin. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and one of the founding fathers of the nation. The reverse of the coin originally featured Monticello Jefferson's famous estate in Virginia, which remains an iconic image on the coin even today. Changes and improvements in the 2018 P. Jefferson nickel. In 2004 and 2005, the U.S. Mint temporarily altered the Jefferson nickel design to commemorate the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition. However, in 2006, the nickel returned to a modernized version of the original design, which continues to be used in the present day. The 2018 P. Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia as indicated by the P mint mark on the obverse side. How rare is the 2018 P. Jefferson nickel? While the 2018 P. Jefferson nickel is not considered a rare coin in general, there are certain varieties and conditions that can make it valuable. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these nickels, but errors, special die varieties, and high-grade coins can be worth significantly more than face value. As a collector or investor, you should look out for these rare characteristics, which we will discuss in detail. Varieties that make the 2018 P. Jefferson nickel valuable. Error coins are always in high demand among collectors, and the 2018 P. Jefferson nickel has a few errors that make certain specimens much more valuable. Some common errors include die cracks, doubling, misaligned dies, and off-center strikes. If you happen to find a 2018 P. Jefferson nickel with a dramatic error, it could be worth a substantial premium over its face value. Grading and condition. What to look for? The value of any coin depends heavily on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. MS70 with higher grades commanding higher prices. If you have a 2018 P. Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in commerce, it could be worth more than a regular circulated coin. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher are considered collectible, and some may even fetch impressive prices at auctions. Current market value of the 2018 P. Jefferson nickel as of now. The standard 2018 P. Jefferson nickel in circulated condition is worth its face value of 5 cents. However, uncirculated specimens can range from 25 cents to a few dollars, depending on their grade and luster. If you have a high-grade example graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, the value can increase significantly, reaching up to $50 or more. Some rare error coins have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on their uniqueness and demand among collectors. Where to sell or buy 2018 P. Jefferson nickels. If you're looking to sell your 2018 P. Jefferson nickel, there are several options to consider. Online marketplaces such as eBay and Etsy offer platforms where collectors and buyers are always looking for rare coins. Auction houses and numismatic forums are also great places to find serious buyers. Additionally, local coin shops and coin shows are excellent venues to get a professional evaluation and possibly sell your coin at a competitive price. Conclusion and final thoughts. The 2018 P. Jefferson nickel may not seem like a rare or valuable coin at first glance, but certain factors such as errors, high grades, and unique varieties can make some specimens worth a lot of money. If you have a 2018 P. Jefferson nickel, be sure to check its condition and look for any mint errors that could increase its value. Collecting coins is a fascinating hobby, and sometimes even an ordinary-looking coin can turn out to be a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss any future videos about rare and valuable coins. Leave a comment below if you have a 2018 P. Jefferson nickel or any other rare coins. We discuss rare coins, valuable collectibles, and everything related to numismatics. If you are a coin collector or just curious about the worth of coins in your pocket, you have come to the right place. Today, we are diving deep into the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel. We will explore its history, design features, mintage errors, and how much this coin is worth in today's market. So stay with us until the end, because you might just have a valuable nickel hiding in your change history and background. The Jefferson nickel has been an essential part of American currency since 1938, when it replaced the buffalo nickel designed by Felix Schlag. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The reverse design initially showcased Monticello Jefferson's famous estate in Virginia. Over the years, the design has undergone changes, including the Westward Journey series from 2004 to 2005 and the return to the classic Monticello design in 2006. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel follows the traditional Monticello design, maintaining the legacy of this long-standing coin series mintage and production. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P Mint mark. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, making them common in circulation. However, certain factors, such as condition errors and grading, can significantly impact their value. While Most nickels are only worth their face value. Some rare varieties and high-grade specimens can fetch a much higher price in the collector's market. Rare errors and varieties. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is discovering rare errors. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel is no exception. Some common errors to look out for include double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing elements. A double die error occurs when the design is accidentally imprinted twice, causing slight overlaps in the image or lettering. Off-center strikes happen when the coin is not properly aligned during striking, leading to misaligned designs. Die cracks can create unique patterns, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. If you come across a nickel with any of these errors, it might be worth significantly more than just 5 cents. Grading and condition. The value of a 2022 P. Jefferson nickel depends greatly on its condition. Grading organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) and the Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC) use a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Coins in circulated condition are usually worth only face value, but uncirculated coins with high grades, such as MS65 or higher, can be worth much more. Collectors and investors look for coins with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal contact marks. If you find a 2022 P nickel in pristine condition, it might be worth sending it for professional grading. Current market value. Now let us talk about the most important part, the current market value of the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel as of now. Most circulated 2022 P nickels are only worth 5 cents. However, uncirculated examples graded MS65 or higher can sell for around $1 to $5. While that may not seem like a fortune, rare error coins or exceptionally high-grade examples could be worth significantly more. Some collectors are willing to pay premium prices for unique coins, especially if they are certified by reputable grading services. If you have a roll of 2022 P nickels, it might be worth examining them closely for rare varieties and high-grade specimens. Where to sell or buy. If you think you have a valuable 2022 P. Jefferson nickel, there are several ways to sell it. Online marketplaces like eBay and heritage auctions are popular platforms for buying and selling coins. You can also visit local coin shops, coin shows, or online numismatic forums for potential buyers to get the best value. It is recommended to have your coin graded by a professional service, as certified coins often attract higher prices. Additionally, social media groups and coin collecting communities can be great places to connect with fellow collectors and learn more about your coin's potential worth. Final thoughts. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel may seem like an ordinary coin, but certain factors can make it valuable. Whether you are searching for rare errors, high-grade specimens, or just learning about coin collecting, understanding the history and market trends of this coin can be rewarding. If you have any 2022 P nickels in your collection, take a closer look, because you never know what hidden treasures you might find. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting content. Also, let us know in the comments if you have discovered any rare nickels in your change. We would love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting.